Hello everybody, it is the weekend and of course it is going to be a grind show. A Saturday show keeping you up to date with what's happening next week in Marvel Contest of Champions, from content dropping on certain days to things to watch out for just the simple things in life. This is what we're here for. The grind show would not be possible each and every week without the amazing work of Dan at Frontline MCOC. You should go and check out his site called frontlinemcc.home.blog. Links are always in the bio each and every week. As you know, myself and Dan have a podcast which is now called the Battle Realm and Beyond podcast. Nearly messed up the name then. But it's our second week of doing the podcast under the new name change. So go and check it out in the links in the description as well. I'll probably put it in there as well. Now it's Saturday, so let's get to work. The first and foremost thing, go and collect your shades if you've got any shades to go and collect. So the objective, the solo event that's on Saturday, so when this video will be going out, level up should be on if I've got my rotations right. To a degree, they always are a bit different for different time zones. And also, it should be an alliance war. It is one of, I think, the last two, the penultimate one, the last one being that it will go out, I think, on Monday, if I'm right, that people may get an enlistment for that. And the final thing is that watch out in your crystals, because the Gatekeeper crystal, which is under the special tab, will be expiring. It should be a case that you should be able to purchase and also keep the crystals, which I'm saving them for a special opening towards the end point of September. But it should be a case like as soon as you purchase them, so this is a warning and say purchase them, remember to purchase them. That's very, very important. Now on Sunday, not much is really going on in the game. The only other thing that's fresh is to, well, go and do a solo event, which solo event should be arena wins. And I would say with that, make sure, if you haven't done it during the day, do it in the evening with the crystal shard arenas that drop. Also make sure to grab your shades because they're important. That's really if you kind of like, grace days and those kind of things. So make sure to kind of like to do that. You could look to save some of them back to make a head start into the next one. That could be an option for you. We'll talk about that in the top tips video portion of this towards the end. But I would say go and grind some content. That's what I always recommend to people. If there's nothing on, go and grind content. Prepare for stuff. If you follow some of the tips on the channel, go and get yourself prepared for Act 8.1. Make some gains into other areas of the game that just do a lot of things. And prepare for Battlegrounds, which is going to be dropping on the Monday. And on Monday, everything really kicks off. As I said, Battlegrounds will launch its version 1.0. That's probably the biggest thing from the day. Make sure as well, go and grab your shades or hold on to the shades objectives. It could be beneficial. Your 22-hour event should be event quest completion, especially on the rotation of stuff. The Black ISO market, which again, very important for those that spend within the game. I don't, but it's up to you if you want to spend. It's completely up to you. The the purchase limit reset is going to be on hand. So you may want to go, okay, well, I'll kind of rebuy again or buy now, and then also buy another one cheaper a little bit later on. The other stuff that's on is that we will have a tier 4 basic arena, and especially for those that get involved with the tier 4 basic arena, it's down to a personal preference. And also Summoner Camp 3, the final one will drop. So if you are looking to kind of grab yourself and bag yourself some nice stuff, especially because you get 300 units by the end of it, please do. And also for some of the golden Deadpool things, it's important for those as well. And same thing for the resort if you are spending within this game. There's an AQ enlistment on. As soon as AQ ends, it starts again. Of course it does. And the final thing is that there will be a Scarlet Witch and what's the next? Scarlet Witch and Captain Britain Arena Round 2. Come back to the channel on Monday for the MCN, where we go over some of the arena results and predictions for the round 2. Of course we do. Now on to Tuesday, the British Day of Chewing. Not much on this date except for, the usual spectacles, and also the 22-hour event should be hero use, so look out for that being interesting to some players. AQ starts again, that's the other thing. One crucial thing is that Alliance Wars Season 36 will end. That's right. It will end. As soon as it starts, it ends, and that will be very important because within 24 hours, you should be seeing yourself getting some lovely rewards depending on what your season is. And as I said, this is my first season back after like 2 and a bit years. So it's kind of cool, but it's been a little bit, but that's the thing. The first time back after a little while, you realize some facts about what you felt before about the particular event. In any case, the only other thing that's on is Incursion Milestone Reset. I've actually been doing a lot more incursions. Do bear in mind, at random, you could be paired up with me. A lot of things that I like to do is I like to drop into like, you know, just random grinds. And even if like I'm with somebody that can't make it to the end, it doesn't really matter. It's just at least as I could say, like I've helped someone out get further than they would do if they weren't auto filling with people. So at least I could just help people out, and that's what I've been doing from time to time, especially when it comes to the 5-star section. With the 6-star, I've got like a few people that I pair up with. I'm really looking forward to that particular, you know, buff to incursions down the line. Wednesday now, and there's a little bit on for Wednesday, not a huge amount. I mean, the first thing is that level up's going to be on, summoner objective, all those lovely things, especially as we start a new summoner camp. But yet level up should be on if you wanted to level up and rank up a champion. Then, you know, have at it. Mainly for the level up, not the rank up side of things. Eternity of Pain, week 3 will be upon us, and we'll find out if that's probably going to be Dragon Man, to be honest with you on that one. But also, we will see Show of Strength week 2. That's the side quest, and that will be class specific champions trying to get through, as well as specific type of Thronebreaker interactions for objectives and all that stuff. There may be, and as I said, like definitely for the Alliance Wars Season 36 rewards should be out by Wednesday at some point. And Act 8.1. The thing that I'm a bit kind of iffy on is Act 8.1. So Act 8.1, which, you know, from a screen perspective is going to look like this. This is always a difficult one as to when this is going to be out. Now, it could be a case that we get it released on the Wednesday, or it's going to be future Wednesday. Like you know, second week of the month kind of Wednesday, third week of the month, or a Monday, for example. There's going to be lots of opportunities for date-wise for it to be released, and I'll be doing some guides on that. But yeah, like I said, it could be then, it could be whenever, really. It depends on Kabam for this particular matter. And on Thursday, we should be seeing Arena Wins as your 22-hour event. Do bear in mind, when I said about Act 8.1, it's either going to be a case, it could have been an announcement. And that's the thing, it could be announced. I want to say like Kabam would probably announce stuff next week. That's kind of like, again, just a theory I have, but it's coming awfully close, and we haven't heard anything about rewards. There's league stuff out there, but do take all that with a pinch of salt, because it's been in the past that Kabam have differed with what was leaked to what was actually put in the game. So do take it with a grain of salt. Be careful about what you're seeing and what you're hearing from things until Kabam announce it on the forums or in game or something like that. In any case, Thursday, right? What else? Class Catalyst Arena for those that indeed do it and are interested with doing it. I don't know if there's a huge amount of people, but you never know. Titania is going to be in the arena, so for those that you know, want to get Titania, she's going into the arena. I think she has some good prestige. So you may see some people really kind of going out for her. And the only other thing on Thursday, apart from the Elsa Bloodstone arena that will go in with Titania, is there's going to be an Alliance War. So that will be an out-of-season Alliance War. But surprisingly, the new season will creep upon you. It will be a case by the 28th of September. We're going to be talking about that. So, yeah, it's always going to be fun, isn't it? Friday, there's not much going on Friday. Summoner Camp Objective, Event Quest completion with a 22-hour event. But do bear in mind that we could see, as I said, potentially Act 8.1 information and stuff. The reason that I think Kabam aren't going to do anything like, or haven't done anything, or will do something like either Wednesday or the Friday, is because Battlegrounds. So I don't think they'll want to have major content launches in and around Battlegrounds, because Battlegrounds is meant to be the big kind of like, you know, the big event. So having something like that could be a bit much. Kabam have, I think by the time this video has come out, I've kind of done something when it comes to relics announcements. So that's something that we've probably covered on the channel, or maybe haven't. I can't remember. Or maybe that's coming up. I can't remember. There was something that was said, and it was either going to be relics are going to have some information put out, or are going to have some information. We'll have to see. So there's a lot of stuff that's no, that's it. Kabam said they weren't going to put relics announcement information out, and it's going to be next couple of months. So they're not going to do like a huge amount of kind of like super announcements on a week that they want to be pushing Battlegrounds. So Battlegrounds is going to, I think, have a full glory next week, with 8.1 being announced and info that's going to be about, let's say, either by next week or the week after. So next Friday or the week after. Now we end with one of my top grind tips for the week. Now I've done a load of stuff on the objectives. Check out the top 5 tips of the month and how to choose the objective videos, which are out on the channel, so go and check them out. There's a few odds and ends that I would kind of like to talk about. The first thing is, for those that do incursions, hold on to your artifacts. So if you've got a lot, like I've got 47,000 there, I think the limit's somewhere like 54,000 or something, or 50 something thousand. Hold on to them. The reason being, Kabam have said that they're going to look into incursions. Now, I think that's going to be something they'll announce going into October. But here's the thing, like if you're comfortable with you're going to able to get like a huge amount more incursion artifacts, then make that decision to spend now. But I would say Kabam are likely, depending on your progression, to lower down the extent of cost or increase the volume of things like 6-star shards and stuff like that. And also maybe some other things as well. So I would say, like, hold on to your artifacts, your incursion artifacts, for as long as possible, just in case Kabam in the coming months make the decision to switch it. But as I said, if it's likely and you feel comfortable and confident that you can get at least, I don't know, 32,000 artifacts, or you go for a special 5-star crystal. I don't know, for me personally, I don't see any value in 5 stars anymore. I will have them because that's a bit of a kind of a broad point then. I don't see a lot of value in ranking any more of mine for content that I've got 6-star options to take it on. So it's not in my kind of remit at the moment to take my squad back down to like a 5-star coverage because they have all the 5-star coverage at the moment. So that's kind of how I should have explained that. I've got the 5 stars to cover the problems. I'm building the 6 stars and getting new 6 stars to cover the same problems, or go for different problems. I think that's my better explanation of that. Sorry if that came across a bit weird, but I'm sure people would understand that point after I explained it. But yeah, that's the main thing with that. I would say as well, especially for those that are interested in what their next progression point is find the next progression point. Where are you up to? What are you looking to do? If you're looking to grab things like new kind of if you're looking to make further gains your roster with a limited amount of efforts, I would say like Arena and Story Mode are probably the best things at the moment. Why Arena? Because of units. Grabbing a load of units before Cyber Weekend can really mean that your roster, your account is put in a good kind of strong place. If you've got about 18,000 units or a good chunk of units, you can really find yourself picking up some really spicy and amazing things to take your roster forward. Also, Throne Breakers, please make sure to do your Eternity of Pain. I got Paragon largely from being and doing Eternity of Pain. 2 rotations of Eternity of Pain, getting some decent stuff from it, is the thing that set me over the edge to kind of be Paragon. Throne Breakers, use that as much as possible and try and make that your emphasis. It's like a lot less investment of grind in order to get stuff done. And side quest, I'd say it's so important to focus on where you are with these classes and interacting. You can see that I've done 2 of. I've still got like some stuff to do. I thought I'd done a good chunk of it, but I guess I've got like a bit more to do with it. But yeah, like grind it out. Also, the shard problem should have been resolved by now. But yeah, not really much to go over that I haven't already kind of done in previous videos. Those are my top tips for the week. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Check out some other content which is located on screen right now, and I'll see you in another video sometime. Cheers, everybody. Bye bye.